that one time, and he was there with us, and I came up to him and just wanted to like share with him and talk with him, just, even though I was a little overwhelmed, and like because I could sense something was off with him too, and so I just talked with him, and he just shared what was in his heart, and the one thing he just shared was like, Leota, I really appreciate you. You're a very resourceful man. I don't know what that means. But I was one thing that I was really grateful was that, I think just to hear his appreciation. And I think that experience was what made me feel like, wow, this is what it's about, Like sometimes we get busy with things and, so much things on our plate, but there's still someone that we care for, it's someone that we love. And actually, I read in our Hindoke recently about, it was in True Father's autobiography, about how a mother on a subway, right? She literally would go out of her way to wake up early in the morning to prepare food and snacks so that she could sell it on the streets, just so she could get money for her children. And the only reason why she could do that is because the children is her lifeline. It's not that the children burden her, but it's because of the children that she has that motivates her to keep pushing herself and invest. And of course, I feel like I'm not in that same degree, but I feel like I was able to understand a small taste of that. And I think even more than that, I want to really connect it to really understanding my parents' heart, because I think through this kind of experience of trying to understand and really love, and I guess it's like it kind of returns, right? You guys understand that when you guys fundraise too, like it kind of bounces back. You realize how much that was given to you already, how much that our parents have loved us and invested into us. And for me, that's something that I can't deny. That I feel this sense of love and just an immense amount of gratitude, because I think it helped me to really realize actually like my parents have given everything to me already, and honestly like those moments, the times that I felt like I wanted to give up, that I wanted to just stop and cry, trying to take care of this guest, it's like that's exactly the same that my parents too had to experience in taking care of me. And so I feel like that's what it is, right? That that's what happiness is. When we can realize that there's someone that's been investing into us the whole time. And I feel like that's what witnessing was able to bring to me. And so, I think another big concern, I just want to end with that, is that sometimes I feel like we could say, we're so busy, we have so much things on our plate. Yeah, that's true, But something that Akira-san always reminds me is like, but you'll get busier once you're a parent. Don't worry, just watch out. You'll get kids. You have to take them to sports and whatnot. There's gonna be so much things on your plate. But really, what motivates you is the children, right? And what continues to push you is the immense love that you already felt from your parents that's invested into you. And so, I feel like because of witnessing, I was able to experience this a little bit deeper understanding of what this happiness that True Mother was talking about. So, yes, that's my testimony. I want to give it to Kaylee, Nuna.
I can look back and remember Family's Workshop and being in these seats here and feeling all the things that you guys are feeling. But yeah, actually being here reminded of how grateful I am for GPA and my experience here. And yeah, I still look back to all of the crazy, fun memories, and I'm like, I can't believe we actually did that. I look back at some of the pictures, and I'm like, wow, I look like that. I was super tan. What? So many things. But really, I feel like GPA, I really found my relationship with God and with true parents. And I felt like for the first time in my life, I really experienced their love for me. And that actually really changed me. And I think it really changed my life, and it was a really big turning point for me. And actually ending my third year, there was this weird sense of like peace. I don't know. I just felt really happy and really grateful in my life for everything that I've been able to receive, and especially everything I could experience here on GPA. But around this time, actually, like during like families workshop or towards the end of my third year, there were these like little voices that kept like poking me. I don't know if you guys are experiencing those poke or that little voice coming out under you. But yeah, even though I felt this sense of like peace and like wow, I was so grateful, there was a part of me that also felt like a little unsettled. Unsettled because I felt like even though I could experience so much in my relationship with God or true parents, that they are still not settled in their heart, because there's still so many people in this world that are really suffering or in pain, or that this world is still not the world that they want to live in. And so even though I felt this great joy and this great peace in my own relationship, there's something in me that just didn't feel so settled. Yeah. So yeah, it was actually from there that like I made my decision to go to CARP and to Las Vegas. But yeah, one thing I think Ryoko was touching on was that witnessing is really for you, right? And through witnessing, you can really experience so much of God and true parents' love for you. And I definitely experienced that in my past 3 years at CARP. But also another thing that I'm beginning to realize more and more is that actually witnessing is not just for me, but also God and true parents really have such a desperate heart and such an urgency to want to reach out to other people and really want to reach out to this whole world. Yeah. And even really thinking about our true mother, right, at this time. And yeah, I hear that true mother can't sleep at night, right? And sometimes she goes to bed just crying herself to sleep because she's really thinking about this whole world, and she's really thinking about all people, right? And this is really, that's the parent's heart, right? Even though there's so many people here, right, that are here for God, here for true parents, their heart is always thinking about who's not here, right? That's really the parental heart. And yeah, I felt that even more so when I actually went to college, and I went onto campus, and I started witnessing and meeting a bunch of people who didn't grow up in our movement, didn't grow up with divine principle and things like that. And it really hit me the reality of this world. Yeah, just so many people grow up in like broken families. It's like such incredible backgrounds. I like with such a lack of hope, a lack of purpose, a lack of joy, and a lack of love. And even in my campus, like I'm a nursing student, right? And in my science classes, right, they talk about like, anyways, it's really crazy like what is considered normal now in terms of like sexuality and all these things is so far away from what God really wants for people. So it just really hit me the reality. Yeah. So because like we understand our true parents' hearts to really reach out, that's really why we do what we do in CARP, and that's why we do witnessing. Yeah. So I just want to share a little bit about what we do, because maybe you're like, I don't know what you guys are doing up there, but this is what we do, okay? So yeah, we witness. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. Yeah, Diego's up there. Hey, Diego. Missing with us. So yeah, every day, I promise you, we don't witness all day. Okay, we just we go out together in like pairs or in groups. We go out for like a few rounds or a couple approaches each day. And yeah, we go out and we introduce people to CARP, and we also introduce people to the divine principle. So these are just some pictures here of us doing that. And then once we meet somebody, right, through witnessing, we invite them to come to our CARP Learning Center, right? And we have a learning center at UNLV, and at CSN we have a cafeteria table, which we dominate, which is ours, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we meet with them, and we introduce them to the divine principle. We do Divine Principle studies with them, reading the book, doing lectures, or even reading Father's autobiography. So we always take a selfie after our DP study, so these are some of them. Yeah, another thing that we try to plug or invite our guests to is our weekly program called Tribe Talk. Anybody been to a Tribe Talk? Yeah. Awesome. So yeah, we have our CSN Tribe Talk here. This was recently, like last week, I think. And this is our UNLV Tribe Talk at our Learning Center. And it's really awesome because any new guest, any person can just walk in and they experience the culture of love that we do here as a family, as brothers and sisters. And also it's cool, they read True Parents' words, right? And they read words from the principle and they just engage in it and they experience it. And a lot of them are like, wow, this is really amazing, or this is really inspiring, or this is really helping me in my life. And they keep coming back. And they bring their friends too. They're like, you should join in with this. So yeah, they're like witnessing for us. It's really beautiful, beautiful culture here. We also have like our Divine Principle retreats. And this is where people can really hear the Divine Principle in depth. Our 2-day retreat, and these are some pictures from our 7-day retreat. Reverend Jackson, I don't know if he's here. Thank you, Reverend Jackson. So yeah, this is another quote from our true mother. It says, "You must become the light. As a light, you must create that environment. In the schools you attend, you must first think, I will change the school, and then carry out sincere devotions and make effort. You must envelop the entire campus. Do you have confidence to do that?" And these are our true mother's words at a Hyojun CARP assembly. And yeah, one thing that I just wanted to share is that I realized that actually witnessing is really us becoming a person who can create that kind of culture and that kind of environment wherever we go. Like whether it's with our family, whether it's with our brothers and sisters around us, or whether it's on our campus, right? And this is really our true mother's desire, is that this kind of culture of heart and love here, all people can be able to experience, right? Not just on GPA, not just in our church or in our movement, but everywhere. So actually we're trying to start a campus movement, and we're talking about a pretty hot topic, sex and morality, and we were talking about the culture of casual sex. Yeah. So actually, the past 40 days was the time I've talked about sex the most in my life. It was really interesting. But anyways, we had this event. We really wanted to bring about our true parents' vision for love and relationships and family, right, amidst this culture that we're in. So this is our CSN campus talk just a couple weeks ago. We had a lot of our guests and our friends come to help support and outreach. These are our speakers. We had a psychology professor. We had a senator from the student government who came. And then also Andrew Love. You guys know Andrew Love? Yeah. Okay. He has a fan club here. He's really cool. He's really funny. Yeah. And what was really amazing about this event is that we actually connected to a lot of really prepared people. And these are really club leaders from around the campus. And they really have a heart for the campus. They have a heart to want to change the culture on the campus. And they really love and they really support what CARP is doing. And they were the ones who brought all of their members to come attend our event. Yeah, and they are so inspired. And actually this right here, Miss Vivian, she's a senator of student government, and she says she wants CARP to be a leading force in really changing the culture on campus and even being a part of the orientation for the school. People need to hear about character education. So that's really, really inspiring. Yeah. And this is at UNLV just this past week. The same topic. What's beautiful here is that actually we connected with a lot of religious leaders at UNLV. So this is Dorian from the LDS Institute, so that's KC from DREAM, the Christian Evangelist Group. And then, I'm sorry, I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce the religion. Soko Gak, yes, that one. Buddhism, yeah. And they met, and yeah, we were the ones to really stand up on campus, and we really inspire these righteous people to also rise up too. So these are just some of the pictures on that this past semester. Some pictures. Yes. So yeah, definitely I think I really feel that this is what really witnessing is. Definitely it's really experiencing the love of God and true parents for us. But it's also for us to become that person who can create that environment and culture wherever we go, that we can invite other people to also be able to experience that love. So I really feel like this is really true parents' dream, to really live in Chonaguk and in this ideal world. And even though I feel small or not enough, like we can do something, and we can do something together. So I'm really grateful to have been a part of this. I think this has been like a deep joy for me to be able to be a part of what True Parents can do. So thank you so much.
Stage. So we will be around. We are going to give a short presentation tomorrow also for the parents and the families to share. Anybody interested in CARP? Kind of want to learn more? Yeah? All right, so you can talk to any one of these people. We're available in all breaks. We also have a sign-up form in the back. If you're just like inkling, like maybe Bay Area, maybe Vegas, maybe Georgia, right? Wherever you are. And I just want to end this presentation. The only reason, of course, right, guidance to parents, but I also want to acknowledge GPA staff, because without you, look at how many graduates come to CARP. Because of GPA, CARP can be where it is now. So I want to thank you. We give them a round of applause.